women of God. Want to come on here and share a quick word on how to not care what people think. How to not care what people think. You know, people will have their opinions about anything. And I had to get delivered from this. So I want to share with you an analogy that I pray will help you in not caring what people think. So this message is for my driven women of God, my single, saved, and celibate women of God who are also single, saved, and leveling up women of God. I just did a plug for 2 of my private Facebook groups. But whatever category you fall in, this is for you. Because what's going to happen is, as you are faithful to God, He will be faithful to you, and He will start to speak to you about some things. He will start to speak to you about some ideas. He will give you ideas. And He's expecting you to act on those ideas. Whether it's an idea to write a book, whether it's an idea to start a business, to start a ministry, to record that CD that you've been dreaming about, whatever the idea is, know that God put that idea in you, especially if it's something that you cannot see yourself fulfilling on your own. Now, I'm a book coach, and I'm so excited because I absolutely love what I do, and I'm so thankful and grateful that God is using me in this way to help authors, future best-selling authors, show up, publish their first book successfully. So one of my clients the other day, we were chatting on our one-on-one session, and this topic came up. I can't even remember exactly how it came up. I think it was because we were reviewing some similar titles in our genre, and we were looking at some of the feedback, kind of getting some ideas, because that's what I do in my sessions is you do comparables to kind of look at the feedback of what people in your genre are saying about books similar to yours. So we were looking at everything from like 1 stars to 5 stars. You know how Amazon, they have the stars, right? Well, some of those reviews, and mind you, a 1 star isn't always bad. I remember for my first novel, He's Fine But Is He Saved, thankfully I have a lot of positive reviews and I have a lot of reviews, but I remember I used to get sad when I would see like a 1 star or 2 star. I used to really take it to heart, and I used to put more energy into focusing on the negative review and ignoring the several positive reviews, or the 5 stars and the 4 stars. And I had to learn to not do that. So what I do now is I look at those 1 stars as feedback. Don't look at it as a negative. Look at it as feedback. Look at criticism as opportunity to get better, to do better. Don't look at it as in the negative, because that's somebody sharing their opinion from their perspective. It may not even be the truth. It's subjective. It's from their reality. You're writing from your perspective. They just may have received it from their perspective, and they may not have agreed with it. But guess what? That's okay. And in life, you're going to get people that criticize what you do. Whatever you set out to do, you may say, I want to be a Grammy Award-winning singer, Oscar Award-winning actress or actor, and you set out and you show up for auditions. You're going to have people telling you, you're not good enough. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you're trying to impress? You're not good enough. But guess what? They're in the stands. You're on the court. You're in the game. They're watching from the sidelines. So don't let anybody from the sidelines dictate to you what you should or should not be doing. You keep playing the game. You keep doing what God put in your heart to do. And there's going to be naysayers. There's going to be people rooting for you and people against you, people hating on you, people loving you. But guess what? There's going to be more people rooting for you than that are not rooting for you. There's going to be more people loving you that are not loving you. And sometimes the most that will root for you will be people that don't even know you. But guess what? That's okay. Because that means that they're the ones you're called to bless. So don't care what other people think. People going to have their opinions. They're going to be trolling you. You show up just like a basketball game. You get in the game. You're on the court. You're making the impact. You're making the difference. You're doing what God put in your heart to do. Don't worry about people in the stands. All right. I pray this bless you. This is Kim Brooks. Have a wonderful day. Be and stay encouraged.